Do you know that companies like Amazon and Microsoft rely on Pandas skills for their toughest data problems? They are asking Pandas interview questions in their interviews which you must know to stand out. Thus in this video, I am solving two must-know Pandas questions inspired by the kind of questions you could face in the tech interviews of Amazon and Microsoft. Let's start with question number 1. But before that, you must check out my free Pandas course which is there on my channel Joey's Tech, where I have taught everything about Pandas in detail. And the best part is that the playlist is not limited, as I regularly post tutorial videos in this course. You can get its link in the I button and in the description box. Coming back to question number 1. The question is, given a data frame containing employee names and their respective salaries, find the employee with the second highest salary. So here is my Jupyter notebook in which I have already imported Pandas, and I have created a dictionary called data in which there are two key value pairs, name and salary. You can see that there is an entire list of names as the value of the key name and an entire list of salaries belonging to the corresponding names. Now let's create a data frame from this data which we are going to call df. So it will be df equals to pd dot data frame, and within brackets we are going to pass data. This is the syntax to create a data frame in Pandas. Now let's print it by simply typing df and executing it. There you go. We have our data frame. We have the name column and the salary column, you can see. Now we are straight away going to find the second highest salary. To do that, we'll write our data frame df, and within square brackets, we will write salary. Then we are going to use the drop underscore duplicates function. This function is going to drop the duplicate values from the column salary and pick up only the distinct values. Then we'll use the n largest function, within whose brackets we'll pass 2. This function is going to give the two largest unique salary values from this column, salary. And then we'll write ilog function, and within its square brackets, we'll write -1. This ilog function with -1 as its parameter will pick the last salary out of the two picked by the n largest function. Now we are going to take the value of this expression into a variable known as second underscore largest underscore salary. Now let's check the second largest salary by simply typing the variable and executing this code block. There you go. Let's confirm if 30,000 is the second highest salary by looking at the data frame. I think the highest is 40,000, then 30,000, then 20,000. So 30,000 is the second largest salary. Now let's find out the name of the employee who gets this salary every month. So it will be df. Within its brackets, we'll write the condition now. So it will be df salary, comparison operator. It will be compared against the second largest salary. So I'm going to copy and paste it over here. And then I'll write name within square brackets. And to only get the name, we'll write dot values and within square brackets 0. Now we are going to take the value of this expression into a variable which we are going to call name. So it will be name equals to. And if we print name now, let's execute this. We are going to get the employee name who has the second highest salary. Now by extending this concept or using the n largest function, you can find the nth largest salary from a data frame. Now let's do the second question, which is, given a sales data frame where each row represents an item sold and the sale date, group the sales by year and find the total sales for each year. So here is the data. There are two key value pairs, dates and sales. So for the key dates, you can see we have a list of dates, and for the key sales, you can see we have their corresponding sales in this list. Alright, let's quickly convert this sales data into a data frame and print it. Alright, our data frame is ready. Now our question says we need to group the sales by year. Thus we need to extract the year from these dates, and we'll create another column that will hold the year. So it will be df within square brackets dates equals to pd dot And now we'll use the to_datetime function, which will convert these date strings to datetime object. So it will be to_datetime, and within its brackets, we'll pass the dates column of the data frame only. Now let's execute this. All right, it executed fine. Now the next task will be to extract the year from these datetime objects and store it into a new column called year. So it will be df, actually now it's df1, year equals to df1 dates dot dt dot year. This will extract the year from the datetime object. Now we'll determine the yearly sales. So let's declare a variable to hold the yearly sales. It will be yearly underscore sales. It will be now df1.group by, within brackets we'll pass year, and after that within square brackets we'll write sales. This is the syntax to group the sales column by year, and now we'll sum it, so it will be dot sum, and we'll use the reset index to convert the output into a data frame. That's it, job done. Let's execute this as well. Alright, it got executed fine. Now let's print the yearly underscore sales. And there you go. We have the sales by year. You can validate it against the original data frame. Now, if you want to become an expert in Pandas and excel at job interviews as well, here is my Pandas course playlist, which you can also find on my channel Joey's Tech. The beauty about this playlist is that it is not limited. I regularly add course videos to this playlist, and it is totally free for you. I'll see you in my Pandas course. Till then, goodbye and take very good care of yourself.